Hello everybody, welcome back to 7 Days. We are in the Voorhees series. We are on day 5 of said Voorhees series. And I am currently trying to stuff my face before we go out and do the stuff in the things. Namely, we gotta go see a trader. I do have a bit of a question. For people who have been using this mod for a while, when you ride a bike, does it work on your athletic skill? Just kind of curious, because I've been doing very good about getting my athletic skill pretty high. And changing over to a bike, I don't want that to interfere with me being able to get some more athletic points, you know? So I need like 20 in order to invest anything into my ability to heal naturally. 9mm weapons and the metal chain mod. I don't need any of those and I refuse to take the boxes, so that's what we get, and all of these are clear zombies. Really not gonna work with me, are you, right?
Well, come to think of good luck. You better not make me regret this.
How did I miss there being a house right behind the traders that I could have taken over? I feel like I've missed an opportunity here, dude. Can't park it there. I'm going to wind up tripping over these. I can feel it. Hi, Kevin. Slow down. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Damage. Shotguns do 10% more damage. Hello, ma'am? Cheats. Cheats and hacks. There we go. I actually got the kill on that one. Nice. Don't block me out from the door. Ow, 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 ow. Getting pretty cavalier about these bad guys, and they are walloping me. It's not good. I'm gonna run out of bandages. I don't need to run out of my bandages. Hello? Housekeeping. Where's everybody at? Wakey wakey. Wow. Dear Jew. Alright. Question. Who's sticking bone knives inside of that? Just like the previous owner was just here and he was just like, you know what? I think I'm gonna put my bone in here, dude. Yep. That's exactly how it happened. Wakey wakey, dude. Come on over here if you don't mind. Super Shopper. Watch out for all the best deals around the country with a Super Shopper magazine. Improves scavenging. Hey, an actual knife though. Okay. Okay, well, I mean, if they're gonna put a bone inside of a safe, why wouldn't they put a bone in the dishwasher? Only makes sense. I mean, where do you keep yours? Hello, ma'am. Ow. Cheats and hacks. I don't see anybody. Oh, they gotta be behind that box, right? Oh, you did wave that. Why am I stuck? Oh my gosh. Nope. Calm down. He just barely touched it. Just barely. Oh, I would love to have a medical pile, though I don't see one. Did that get me? Yeah, it gave me an extra bit. No sense in having a separate stack. Go ahead and use it. I should not have read that book. I had already read that book. I just instinctively pushed the button on it.
If you... Congratulations. Here's your reward. Sucker.
I think I'll go for the cobblestone.
I'll sell you food, but don't expect me to cook it for you.
4 times scope I could potentially use. I typically don't go with a muzzle brake mod, but it just depends on which firearm I decide to wind up with. And I have no idea. I haven't actually made a decision on that one. Alright, this time I guess I'll just drop things off over here. I do apologize if there are a couple of times I have to leave in me just like being silent and... I promise I'm doing it for a reason. There is... Let me pause for a second. I don't think you guys can hear it, but I can hear it. The train that is coming by my house. For some reason, there has been an overabundance of trains today. I usually hear it once a day. Well, once as it's coming through and once as it's leaving out. But I have already heard it like 3 times this morning. And there's been some other odd traffic on the highway near me. It's just been highly active today. So I've been sitting here listening because it's like confusing me. And I realize I've been sitting here quiet recording because I've been listening to the traffic to try and figure out why it is that it sounds odd. I don't know. Absolute paranoia most likely, but it does. It sounds odd. Give me those back, please. I have got 45 more traps left. Let's try and keep up with the traps. I should be making like 10 traps per day at least because I'm going to be hitting up 2 POIs per day, and I usually drop about 4 traps. I found someone's meat. Seems like an odd place to put that, you know? Okay. Alright, let's go open one of these doors. I don't trust this. Oh, there he goes. Someone keeps mixing up my spaghetti with my Oreos or something like that. I don't know what's going on, but there's some X-Files crap going on around here. Okay, you guys come out of there, please. You know, for 300% block damage, you guys suck. Just telling you. Can't even open a door by yourself. Stop, stop, lady! Okay, okay. Alright. Hi. Good grief. It'd be nice to be able to get some of this experience if you don't mind. There we go. Don't start raging. Oh, stamina. Okay. No, don't hit it. Dadgummit. Alright, there's still somebody downstairs. Let's go ahead and look for a bit of loot. Like some food. I have found so much cat food. Where are we at? Got her. Ooh. Can you get up? Yeah, you can get up here. Cool. No, 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 no. All bad guys are dead. Where's loot, please? Chili. Yum. Pipe weapon. This book is worth a sell and a can of pasta. That was Charge Strike. Not exceptionally helpful for this character, but I will go ahead and read it. One of these days I'm likely to be min-maxing a character, and it's just like if it doesn't go specifically for my character, sell it. Just makes more sense that way. There we go. Tier 2, some ammo, another book I can sell. I really do think it would be interesting to be able to play a version of this where the whole goal is stealth and diversion and stuff like that instead of fighting. Not that you can't fight. Let me rephrase that because people are going to be like, oh, you don't want to fight? Why are you playing this game? It would just be a different way to play it. It'd just be interesting to have different ways to play it. As it is in the game, like offering more options, especially for those people who can't or don't want to do mods, like people who are on console can't do mods. For those people who are like, I don't really want to mess around with the base.
I got a hangover, so just keep it. Well, look here, boys. We got ourselves a real-life hero, and now he wants to be paid.
Anyway, there's a lot of people who are just like, you know what, I don't really know that much about modding, and I don't want to take the chance in messing up my computer or anything else like that, so they just don't mod the game. And they're stuck playing it the same way, completing the same goals and stuff like that. So it would just be nice if you could complete something that would, or do something rather, that would allow you to change the way you play it. Obviously, I'm gonna have to go with that. Though the Gatherer would be nice too. Special jobs, opening trade routes.
Let's make a pact. It's a deal.
You have a tier 2 stone axe. That does not even make sense. I've got 5,000 rather on the monies. So do you have a piece of armor that I want to get? Preacher gloves, which is undead damage plus 10%. Scavenger, miner boots, anything else? Alright, let's just put it on armor. Oh man, all the cool stuff you had a minute ago is gone. Preacher gloves are not bad though. I mean, it is extra damage. Let's go ahead and get those.
All right, now that we're done doing business, get out of my store.
There we go. Now we have regular gloves. And I have my Biome badge for it. I've got time enough to do another one, especially if I hurry. I'm actually very interested in going around to the different biomes to see what the Forever Storm is, how it feels, how it looks. You know, is it spooky, that kind of thing. I really like the aesthetic of the never-ending storm. I know it probably does not look very good on YouTube compression. I know when I go to make my thumbnails, it's not like the best looking thumbnails I've ever made for a series, but it is very spooky. Alright, where are we going? Not there. Not sure how I feel about this. This looks like it's going to be a little bit complicated, so using my traps might be a bit complicated. I wonder at this point whether or not I should be making like trap doors or whatever and putting them up into my doorways. But I do like the idea of being forced to use traps. So... well, not forced to use traps. I like the idea of having to use... traps. Immediately start digging my way outside. You know what? All this banging and stuff, you would figure the zombies would have heard me banging around up here. I'm not exactly being stealthy. I know I'm sneaking, but I'm not exactly being stealthy. Maintenance shotguns have 20% less chance for degradation and take 50% less damage from collapsing mines. And reduce chance to be lit on fire by 25%, which is an all-around pretty decent book, actually. Hi! Just immediately lost his patience with me. Oh jeez, oh jeez, he stunned me. Ugh. Okay. Alright, let's do it here. How are you still running, dude? I just set all those down. I don't want you guys using them all. Hold on, if I don't get you guys' attention... Whoa, wait. If I don't get your attention, you're gonna go over there and start beating your way into the building and I might lose some loot, so come on over here. Don't you lose your patience, ma'am. Okay, this warrants a few more of those. You guys go over that at least once or twice, and then I'll take care of it. There we go. I have 10 points. Alright. Anyway, what I was saying was I don't want them walking around the side of the building and then starting to break their way into the building while I'm trying to do this. Let's go ahead and use one of those. Just to stay topped off so I don't get surprised and get down because I wasn't paying attention. Hello! Housekeeping! Ah! Jeez, lady. Okay. Gonna need you to follow me out here. If I can get you to go ahead and take care of this trap. It's almost completely broken anyway. Okay, stamina's low. Come on over here and hug a trap for me. Ooh, for deer. No, I said hug a trap. Trap. Yes. Okay. Uh-oh, does some of them make them into the backyard? Kitty, what you doing? Got that guy. Okay. Okay, give me a second. We've got 10 points. I need to do something with it. I mean, I've got the points for that, so yeah, definitely take that so I can make myself some regular armor. Quality Joe. What about... Hold on. A 10% higher loot stage would be nice. We'll go with that. Uh-oh, I broke it. No. This time, let's not get stuck over there like I did last time. Ah, she's fast again. I have gotten a whole lot of those side missions done, a lot of these challenges and stuff. Alright, let's go ahead. Get all of those. I've got 7 points. Okay. Yeah, I keep seeing things I meant to harvest and I did not do it. Yes. I don't know where she was going anyway. What are you doing? Oh, you can't pass that block, can you? Dumb zombie. I know you're in here. Somewhere. It's a dog. Why is there a dog in the attic? Ow! Ow, 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 ow. course I got an infection. Why did I even hesitate to bring the gun out? I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't necessarily want a screamer, but that was kind of silly. I should have just went ahead and brought it out. I knew that was going to be a bad idea to try and do a melee weapon with that. Maids, do you have an antibiotic? No. I'm pretty sure I have a honey at home, so it's not that big a deal. Bar brawling? I really don't need the bar brawling. I think I can sell that one. Time to actually get some riding under my belt. I can't hardly see. I'm probably going to run into a zombie like this.
You
Hey, erect.
You think you're pretty smart now, don't you? Here's your pay, Einstein.
I thought I
Make
was
up your
smart
mind
beforehand.
or make your way out.
I have got 3,000 money. I will buy me one of those and go ahead and take it.
All that goods and that's all you buy?
Uh-huh. What do you mean?
Buy?
It's times like this I can see all the fingerprints I have on my screen. I have definitely touched my screen a few times. There we go. That should derail a few of them that are just hanging out around the base. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for the day. I will see you guys in our next episode where we're going to have to buckle down and try and figure out a horde base, because it is time to move on from this location, but I don't think we're going to be going to the burned biome next. I think we're going to try and find our forever home on this map so we can come back and get stuff in the same location, because one of the biggest issues I have with going around to the different biomes and moving myself along with it is you can't take everything with you unless you have a ton of storage and the right vehicle and everything else like that. Otherwise the move takes forever. Aside from the move taking forever, finding a new house takes forever, and having to regather the same materials that you couldn't bring with you takes forever. So I want to find a singular spot to actually build a base. So that's what we're going to be working on over the next week. I will see you guys next time. You have a wonderful day overnight and you stay shiny. Bye.